What is up everyone, my name is Pasta and welcome back to another video, and in today's episode I'm gonna cover the last part of the Founders. There's some more goodies for us to find out, more weapons, movement parts, and also possible some other cool changes. So first of all, I apologize if I sound a little bit different because I'm a little sick, but I still want to push this video out and update everybody with this current upcoming update. So also, if you guys haven't still checked out my Discord server, be sure to go and see it on the description. I put the link down there, so feel free to join my Wasteland Pasta Discord server. Anyways, so first things first, the Founders are in play again. New features of the Mayor March update part 3, so we can already see a new weapon. And we are getting our hands on a new legendary shotgun, which looks like a double barrel shotgun, honestly, and the shape kind of reminds me of Destructors. So let's see what this weapon is all about. They mentioned that the Founders love unusual shotguns, and the famous Parser is a prime example of that. This time they have a curious double-barreled one for you. It would be perfect to fight off hordes of demons. So if they mention demons, are they also telling that there's going to be a new type of game mode or something like that? Similar to the, I don't know, like wave-based modes or maybe spider type of mode that we used to have with the walkers? I'm quite unsure. But they also mentioned that the new shotgun makes 2 controlled shots before reloading. As you deal damage, it charges the perk that will allow you to deal massive damage to the enemy. When the perk is charged, the shotgun switches to the second shooting mode, in which you fire from both barrels at the same time. You can take several shots and reload in this mode. By the end of this barrage, the enemy will have a little durability left. The perk not only allows firing from both barrels, but also increases the damage and impulse of the weapon. You will be pleased as your opponents find themselves in the world of hurt, just a miss. Very interesting. So you have 2 firing modes and you can also reload when you want to. So similar to the, I forgot the cabin name. It's one of those epic cabins for the revolvers. With that you're able to basically reload your revolvers itself. But that's pretty much all I know. But it's really nice to see other type of weapon you can use to reload by yourself of choice. So I welcome these kind of weapons more to the game. Actually kind of adds a little bit more skill because you have to choose when you want to reload and when to use the perk. So very interesting. As we all know, the Founders really love to bring us some new toys and they're usually very exciting. We're getting also epic medium wheels, and these look like baby BABYRAMS, but as far as I saw in the video, they don't seem to, walk. They seem to work as normal wheels. And they also mention, have you ever dreamt of looking down on your enemies? And we're not talking about literally looking down from armored aircraft. The Founders have a way of rising above everyone else with the new special epic wheels. The new movement pod can rise and lower as you command. The standard high suspension mode can help you with viewing the battlefield from a higher point, and also increase your resistance to all incoming damage. Your cabin will get a penalty to power in this mode, but knowing when to switch between modes will allow you to bypass this limitation. The low suspension mode has your armored car at the same level as other typical vehicles, but the power of the cabin becomes significantly higher. This is a perfect opportunity for those who like firing from a long range and quickly changing positions when trouble comes their way. This is also very interesting. It's going to be really good with some of the angle builds, for example BABYRAMS, and you can use these. And these are like epic version of stallions, but they seem to get you higher. But I'm kind of curious how this is going to work out and what kind of interesting builds we're able to see. Maybe weapons that need artillery stuff or not. But maybe this is kind of hinting to that artillery because we're getting the new cannon as well that has the artillery function, which is also really cool. We're also getting some new structure parts. They look really good, and I wonder if there's going to be even more of those. This is like one of the few of those, and I do think I showed some of the other structure parts from the part 1 section of the Founders video, so go check that out as well. And I also have part 2, so that is also available. We are also getting animated profile frames and updated game activities UI. The upcoming update will bring a rework of the game activities interface. We won't spoil much, but here's an example of a revision for the leaderboards. I mean, this is kind of like alright, seeing like it's all basically all together. It's basically similar to the one that we have currently, but it has more colors and more vibrant. So it's really not like, you know, ruining everything. And you can also check the ongoing previous and also season when it ends. Also search and everything is right here as well. So it seems to be like a bit more refined, and I think it's quite okay. There will be many various improvements to the interface. For example, the ability to quickly switch between league, search by players, nicknames and clan names, the ability to click your own nickname and make the list center on it, with no more scrolling to find yourself in the table. The Battle for Uranium description is now located in the Clan tab instead of the Select Mode window. And that's not all. The full list of changes will be published in the patch notes. We're also introducing a new type of profile customization, animated effects. Those beautiful accessories are not easy to get. The effects will be given as a reward for high positions in the leaderboard of the Battle for Uranium event, which is also interesting. They're making it really difficult for us to actually obtain these, which I'm not really a big fan of, but it's still cool to see these kind of animated profile banners. I would like to see these more coming to the game, and I also do hope we could get another option or ways, or maybe special event type ones to obtain these kind of like animated profile banners. I think it would be really cool. And they also say the frames will not stay with the winners forever, and each season will have different effects among the trophies. The process is as follows. Take a high place in the event and receive the frame, but when the next Battle of Uranium ends, the frame will disappear from your account. To constantly display a gorgeous profile design, you need to steadily hold high positions and prove your status. Here is a preliminary assortment of frames, but remember, they can still change. So we can see that they look kind of cool, and here's also an example, like how it looks on your profile, which is also really nice. They also are teasing us with a new map. The secret facility hides something even more secret and very important for the future of the entire Wasteland and the history of the Crossout world. You can learn more about the new battlefield from the upcoming location panorama, which will be published after release of the update. But we can still reveal one fact. This map will be the first truly 2-level battlefield in Crossout. 2-level battlefield. Do they mean like you can fight above and below, or it has something else to store? I'm looking forward to see what are the devs cooking again with these new maps and the new founders things. We seem to have getting some nice quality of improvement changes here and there, some new toys to play around with, and some other changes, but still not really big fan of that. It's going to be a temporary thing, or only getting them while you're high in the leaderboard. So basically means you need to play, and is it really worth it if you're going to play high and then you will have it momentarily, and when the season ends it disappears? I don't think that's really fair. We should have something that's permanent, or at least I don't know, just make like some separate ones that could be permanent and we can have animated. I don't know. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching for the video, and I hope you guys are doing okay, and I'll see you guys again shortly for another video. And also make sure to check out my Discord server down below in the description. Anyways, see you around, and peace.